You're watching another edition of the Rusty Sprocket Show.
Greetings, viewers.
With us today are up-and-coming musical group The Moon Fibbers, and everyone's favorite special guest, Miss Clavel, commenting on the mood of gazelles and the universe in general. But first, I'd like to welcome the famed vegetable duo, the red, round, and particular Bob the Tomato, and his green and hunky sidekick, Larry the Cucumber.
Well, hey, thanks for having us.
Hello!
Greetings, interview subjects.
Your feature film, Jonah, a VeggieTales movie, came out in theaters this fall. I myself have seen it 53 times already. I particularly enjoyed the wink of the tow truck driver during the finale. Oh, he is a sly one, isn't he? But for those of our audience who have not yet seen the film, can you tell us what the story is about?
Sure. There's music and pirates and porcupines and mystery and suspense, and there's this half-worm, half-caterpillar guy named Khalil and camels. Oh, and lots of twisted cheese girls and...
Basically, it's the story of Jonah and the whale, and about how everyone needs second chances.
Yeah, and the other thing I got out of this movie was that whales are great spitters, which surprised me since they don't really have lips.
Yeah.
We have a member of the Anti-Defamation League of Wales on the phone with a response. Good evening, Dr. Baleen. You're on the Rusty Sprocket Show. And thank you, sir. Good news, gentlemen. They have chosen not to sue. Yet. Also, he says the spitting did not surprise him, as it isn't uncommon for whales to be allergic to asparagus. Now, what will people like most about the movie?
Oh, my favorite thing is the music. I mean, VeggieTales stories have always had great music, and we really cranked it up a notch for this film. There's some real showstoppers.
And it's funny. I showed this eggplant friend of mine a preview copy, and he laughed so hard he turned purple.
He was purple to start with, Larry.
The tomato is correct.
True. Most eggplants are indeed purple.
Well, he got purpler.
This very well could be the feel-good vegetable film of the year.
A question for Larry the Cucumber. Do you think being a big movie star is going to change you?
Oh, I don't think so. I want to honor the dignity of all the great cucumber actors that have gone before me.
There weren't any cucumber actors before you.
Once again, I'm going to have to side with Big Red here. Hollywood is indeed deficient in actors cucumis sativus, also known as cucumber actors.
Well, then I'm buying a Harley and getting a nose job.
Fascinating. Well, I could keep talking to you gentlemen for hours, but I'm afraid that's all the time we have today. Thank you, Mr. Tomato and Mr. Cucumber, for joining me on the Rusty Sprocket Show.
Well, thanks for having us.
My pleasure.
It has been a positive experience.
And I'd like to remind the members of the Academy it's not too early to consider a cucumber for Best Supporting Actor.
Uh-huh. Or a tomato.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with our returning favorite, the wonderfully talented but so often misunderstood Miss Clavel and her startling comments on the mood of gazelles and the universe in general.
Initiate transition sequence.